Well, I think this locomotive is going to be a bit of a laugh. This is another Fleischmann vintage HO model. Back in the time when Fleischmann used to do HO scale, they now only do N scale. This one is number 4203 in the Fleischmann catalogue, but you'll see on the side of the locomotive it says V43-03, so that's obviously the catalogue number. I reckon this is just a freelance model, or else it's a freelance livery. I can't wait to check it out though, it looks like a lot of fun. So let's get this open and we'll check it out. Oh man, I love it already, what a cute looking thing, and we've got a leaflet as well. The leaflet talks about how you can open up this model, you just prise it apart and the chassis falls out and you can replace stuff on the motor or give it some oil. And on the back it talks about the usual Fleischmann stud to operate, line side accessories, and also how to clean and run the locomotive, just the normal stuff. But look at this thing, what a fantastic little model this is. What a characterful little shunter and locomotive, and it has some absolutely fantastic details on it. One of the things that's letting it down though is it doesn't have an interior. It's got very frosted and tinted plastic windows. They're not flush fit either. I guess the motor must be inside, so you can't see inside this locomotive. But we do have a little windscreen wiper on this window here. But look at the front of this locomotive, it's got this fantastic wasp stripes on it. Absolutely crisply printed, and this is actually a piece of metal, so those handrails aren't going to get knocked off that easily. We have metal buffers as well, and usual Fleischmann coupling hanging out the front, which has got some articulation on it. On the front of the bonnet we've got three little things which look like studs, but they're just actually part of the moulding. They've been picked out in silver to represent the lights, and we have a symbol on the grille there, it says O and K. But looking down the side, it's a one-piece moulding really. The silver on the roof is very nicely done, masked off very accurately and looks really good. And the rest of the side of this locomotive has got some hatches there, and it has a 1 and a 2 printed onto it, as well as the number here, V4203. And we have things like the handrails picked out in gold, along with this lining around here and down to the steps. I don't know why they chose red and gold, I think it works really well. There's some nice detail moulded down here of the springs as well, and some steps going up to the door. This end of the model looks exactly the same, but you can see that it is a little bit off centre to the back here, very typical of German shunters. And looking underneath you can see that it is just 4 wheels and the usual pancake motor. And down this side we've got a metal gear wheel connected to plastic gearing, and it seems to be that all wheels have pickup and all wheels drive. And here's the stud as well to operate other accessories. Also here we have Fleischmann made in Germany, so I think this is a post 1989 model, probably a 90s or maybe 2000s. It certainly looks really cool, but does it actually run? So let's put it on some test track and see what happens. So as usual, when you see one of my videos, you'll see this track all the time. It's some Hornby 3rd radius. It's getting a bit worn out now, and it's also connected to an absolutely worn out H&M controller running 12 volts DC. So let's give it some power and see what happens. Well, absolutely no problems there at all. It was very clean when we looked at the wheels, but when I gave it some power, off it went. No problems at all. And the thing is, it's actually quite highly geared. You saw it zipping along there really quickly, but it's also able to go really slow as well, like an old shunter would do. I'm really impressed. It works great and it looks fantastic, but let's see how much this weighs. So this model comes in at 164 grams. Well, Fleischmann's little V42 locomotive in HO scale, I absolutely love this model. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but yet it just has a fantastic look to it. And I love the wasp stripes at the front of the locomotive, and the fact it's made out of metal as well. It's obviously designed to take a few bashes and it's not going to break straight away. The plastic moulding is pretty good. It's got an acceptable level of detail and the printing on it is really good as well. The overall look is really cool. Okay, it doesn't have an interior with those tinted out windows, and that's a bit of a shame, but maybe we're asking too much of this old model. But the mechanics work great, it runs perfectly on the track. And one of the things I really like about this model is the smiles per pence, because this isn't an expensive model. Now I did get this in with a whole bunch of other Fleischmann locomotives. You've probably seen a few coming up on my channel, but this is definitely my favourite so far, and it's the smallest one as well. So you don't always have to go for the £300 or £400 locomotive to have a lot of fun. you could buy something like this and have hours of entertainment and raise smiles no matter where it goes. I absolutely love this model, but what do you think? Do you like this, or is it just too much of a toy? Let me know in the comments below, I'd love to know your thoughts, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps this channel. I'm going to put this on the turntable so you can see all the way around, and thanks for checking it out with me. I've really enjoyed your company, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's cue the music.
So model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, in tiny worlds, choo choo, model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, in tiny worlds, choo choo.